Hello everybody, I'm Shadio, welcome to my channel. In this video, we're going to explore the text-to-video features of Kling AI, one of the most successful and powerful AI video production platforms to date. So without wasting any time, let's dive in and see how to use this video generator. First, we'll visit the website klingai.com. To use the site, you need to sign up. Click on the Sign In for Free Credit button and then select Sign Up for Free in the pop-up window. Simply choose an email and password and you're all set. Once registered, you'll receive a certain amount of monthly credits to get started. If your credit balance shows a 0, don't worry, it will be charged once you start generating. On the main page, you can browse through some of the trending shorts and creative videos generated by Kling AI, most of which utilize the image-to-video feature. I highly recommend checking them out. To begin, select the Video AI option from the menu on the left or the same button in the middle of the page. Kling AI offers two main options for video creation: text-to-video and image-to-video. In this video, we'll specifically focus on the text-to-video. We'll cover the other features in detail in separate dedicated videos. Before getting started, I'll first click on the Model tab to choose the desired model. There are two available models, 1.0 and 1.5. Model 1.5 is the newer version and takes more time to render, but it offers higher visual quality, full HD 1080 resolution output, and better interprets the prompts you provide, showcasing a higher understanding of your requests compared to version 1.0. To better understand their differences, I'll generate videos using both models. For now, I'll leave it set to version 1.0. The first section we'll work with is the prompt box, where you can type the video prompt you want to create. This section also includes hints, which are pre-made prompts you can use if you're out of ideas. However, I prefer to write my own prompt, and I'll use the structure recommended by Kling AI to craft it effectively. For a standard prompt, we better to use this simple formula. First, we need a subject, which is the main focus. It can include one or more people, animals, objects, or any other elements. It is better we add details about the subject's appearance or posture, including clothing, facial features, or accessories. Then we should write subject movement. It should be a simple description of the subject's motion or stillness. Then we can describe our scene and the environment or setting where the subject is located. And we can add brief description of the setting, such as indoor, outdoor, or natural environments. There are some optional parameters like describing the camera language, like angles, depth of field, close-ups, or wide-angle shots. Even descriptions of light, shadow, and mood to set the tone. Now, based on this structure, here's my prompt. A cyberpunk Russian wearing a neon-lit jacket, cybernetic arm, drinking vodka from a futuristic glass, casually leaning back in a glowing cyberpunk bar, holographic menus, neon signs and moody lighting, relaxed atmosphere, cinematic mid-shot. In the settings, you can choose how strictly the AI follows your prompt, or how much creative freedom it has to add elements that might not be in your prompt. In the mode section, when using Model 1, there are two options. Standard mode, which has a faster rendering speed and consumes fewer credits. Professional mode, which offers better visual quality, but has slower rendering and uses more credits. However, when using Model 1.5, only the professional mode is available. In the duration section, I can choose whether the video should be 5 seconds or 10 seconds long. For now, 5 seconds is sufficient, and I recommend you choose this option as well. It's a good idea to start with a shorter duration. Keep in mind that 10 seconds will consume more credits, so I prefer to stick with 5 seconds for now. In the aspect ratio section, you can choose the size of your video, 16:9, 9:16, or 1:1. I prefer 16:9. When using Model 1.0, the resolution is 1280 by 720, while Model 1.5 allows for 1920 by 1080. In the Generating Count section, you can decide whether to generate 1 to 4 videos simultaneously. Naturally, generating more videos consumes more credits. Personally, I usually prefer to generate just one output at a time. In the camera movement section, you can select from a menu of predefined camera movements and adjust their intensity using a parameter. Note that camera movements only work with Model 1.0 and are unavailable in Model 1.5, so we'll skip this for now. The negative prompt section is optional. Here you can specify elements you don't want in your video. For example, I can mention that I don't want distortion, low quality, cartoonish styles, or animation in the output. Anything specified in this section will be excluded from the AI's generation process. Once everything is set, click Generate to create your video. I generated 9 outputs from the same prompt to analyze the differences between models and modes. So you see the difference between rendering time and credits spent for each model. Model 1.5 provides 1080 resolution, while Model 1 offers 720. Standard mode for Model 1 uses 10 credits per video. Professional mode for both models uses 35 credits. As you see, generation of video in Model 1.5 is about twice longer than Model 1. When examining the visual quality, we see that in all models, the composition, color grading, lighting design, and camera angles are well executed. However, if we analyze it more closely, we notice that in the standard mode, the image clarity isn't great, and the details are not well defined, making the visuals appear slightly blurry. The range of motion is limited and looks somewhat artificial. In professional mode with Model 1, the image clarity, texture rendering, and attention to visual details are significantly improved compared to the standard mode. The movements appear more natural, but certain actions, like hand movements, still lack a realistic feel. Additionally, some physical interactions, such as the liquid level in a glass, not decreasing after drinking, remain unchanged, though this can be overlooked. With Model 1.5, the image quality is much higher, and the details are clearly defined. Movements appear more natural, and imperfections are minimized. The difference compared to the previous version is clearly noticeable. In the standard mode, when the settings were on creativity and balanced mode, the drinking action was not performed, and my character lacked some features I wanted, like the neon lit jacket. Only when I set the settings to relevance did the output align more closely with my prompt. In professional mode with Model 1, the results improved under the same settings. With Model 1.5, the AI understood my prompt very well, even in creative mode, and successfully executed the actions and features I had specified. So, considering that quality is very important to me, I prefer using Model 1.5. Honestly, I really enjoyed seeing such outputs created just by writing a few prompts. This model performs exceptionally well in terms of visual quality, and in some scenes the results are so realistic that it's hard to tell they are AI generated. Even if your prompt doesn't mention details about movement, camera angles, or lighting, the model handles these aspects professionally. Composition, framing, and the application of visual art principles are clearly evident in the outputs. Notably, it processes simple scenes and limited movements very well, and simpler prompts tend to yield better results. However, it still struggles with accurately generating some complex prompts, and it's not yet capable of handling intricate movements or action-heavy scenes, leaving room for improvement. Some outputs may contain logical errors or glitches, which might require regenerating the video. Many outputs are automatically rendered in slow motion. If this feature is not needed, you can specify it in the negative prompt. For busy scenes, the model shows improved consistency and stability compared to earlier versions, but it still cannot handle complex movements or action scenes effectively. The model is unable to recognize or simulate celebrities, though it can depict well-known fictional characters. The physical interactions between characters and objects are sometimes acceptable, but in other cases, the model fails to interpret them correctly. This model performs well in conveying various emotions. The model also has the capability to produce animated environments, but its ability to recognize different artistic styles and animation techniques is limited, so it cannot be expected to cover all styles comprehensively. As we mentioned, camera movement in the text-to-video section currently only works with Model 1.0. From the menu, you can choose the type of camera movement and adjust the range of movement. The sample videos provided by Kling AI demonstrate how well it handles various types of camera movements. I also conducted some tests. First, I generated a video without any camera movement, allowing the AI to add an automatic movement. The quality was good, but overall, with Model 1.0, the character's details, especially the face, become less defined the farther it is from the camera. Then, I used the camera movement settings and noticed a significant reduction in visual quality compared to when the same prompt was generated without camera movement. Although it may not have any issues in some videos. Personally, I prefer not to use camera movement in text to video to preserve quality. If camera movement is necessary, I include it in my prompt instead. When I wanted to extend a video, I used the extend option. Interestingly, you can extend your video up to 3 minutes. However, this feature is only available in videos which are generated with Model 1, not in Model 1.5. There are two options for extension: Auto Extend, which automatically continues the same prompt, or Customize Extend, where you can add a new prompt for the additional 5 seconds. So Auto Extend works well, and I can have a consistent 10-second or more. However, for Customize Extend, when I add new prompt, it won't applied. Instead, the AI acts like Auto Extend prompt. For example, I tried to add a sequence where my character cried while holding a glass and then set it down. Neither action was reflected. The AI only continued the initial drinking action. Perhaps you'll have better results with more testing of this feature. A fascinating feature that works with both models is Lib Sync.
I am in a diet, but it is my cheat day.
If your character's face is fully visible throughout the video, you can make it speak. Simply select the video, click on the Lip Sync option, and choose from the available pre-recorded voices or upload your own audio. The upload audio should match the video's length for the best results. For my test, I used one of the built-in voices, Young Woman, which matched my character well.
This indie film festival looks fascinating.
I typed a script for the voice and ensured the reading time didn't exceed the video's duration. For example, my text took 4.4 seconds to read, which was fine for a 5-second video. You can also adjust the speech rate, but I left it at the default speed of 1 for a natural feel. After clicking Lip Sync, it took about 10 minutes to process.
I hope you enjoyed our tutorial video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
The final output was impressive and natural looking, showcasing the versatility of this feature. To download your video, click the download option. If you have a subscription, you can download the video without a watermark. Overall, I think Kling AI's text-to-video feature is incredibly impressive, especially with Model 1.5. Creative users can produce outstanding content. If AI continues evolving at this pace, future models will likely address these limitations and deliver flawless results. Let's not forget that Kling AI also has a photo-to-video feature, which I consider its strongest point, and I'll cover this feature in a separate video. If this video was helpful, so like it, and if you'd like to see more videos from me, subscribe to my channel. Until the next video, goodbye.